Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. What a day. What an evening. Are you guys with me on this? I'm going to tell you a little story before we get started on this because you just need to feel where I'm coming from. Because I gotta, I'm glad I'm talking to you tonight because I'm going crazy. Okay, so those of you who follow me, you know that I am redoing my kitchen. Big kitchen remodel. We're doing everything. I mean, countertops, cabinets, new appliances, new faucets, new sinks, all the things. Okay, so there's nothing in my kitchen except for the bones basically of the kitchen. And so there's no faucet, there's no sink, there's no refrigerator, there's nothing. So we've been having to eat out. And I love eating out, but I'm allergic to so many things and I've got so many different things that I can and cannot have. So we've been having to figure out things for me to eat, and I can't eat Chipotle every night. I can't. I thought I could. I really did. I really thought that my love was strong enough. It's not. So tonight I ordered from and then Grubhub delivered it, and it was completely wrong, and I couldn't eat any of it, and then I had to be live with you guys, so I couldn't do anything else. So I had expired pepperoni from the refrigerator. That was my dinner. That was my dinner. Okay, so I'm feeling a little frustrated and hungry. But look at this. Okay, so embarrassing. Look, this that's my bedroom, and I knew it was gonna be on the screen back there, and I didn't care. Like the house there's cabinets and drawers in every room of my house, and so this is the bedroom, and it just gets piled up, and I don't care. So, anybody having one of those days? Okay, I realize that you did not. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so make me feel better and tell me what is going on in your life that could make you have to laugh or you're just gonna die. Like it's oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm really excited that you guys are gonna watch my makeup tutorial tonight. I'm losing it a little bit. It's lack of food. It's lack of a cleanly environment. One would think that I would have pride in my surroundings. Not today. Today's not that day. Okay, talk to me. Tell me what's not your day today. What's not gonna happen. Hi, Linda. I love you too. Thank you for still loving me, even though it's a mess. Okay, tonight. What I love about this fall trend, I'm really trying to get it together here. What I love about this fall trend is that it's a smoky eye, but it is monochromatic, as we talked about last week. We talked about the monochromatic trend, but this is a monochromatic blue smoky eye. Okay, so super fresh, super fun. It's you're gonna see it everywhere. And blues, like I just bought a navy cardigan because I need more junk in my bedroom because I'm having retail therapy issues. Okay. So anyway, I got this navy thing and it's super cute. And I'm like, this is it. Like navy is just so rich and so fantastic and so versatile and so such a neutral as well. So this is my makeup for the day. This is what I put on this morning and I'm just going to go right on top of it because my eye look there's hardly anything. Just a little bit of blush on my eyes because I do that all the time. Now the eyeliner, we've been talking about eyeliner through this trend series. And so I want to tell you what I've got. I've got the little dotted eyeliner like I did last week. So just those little dots with the pencil. And then instead of what I usually show you is this brush for the eyeliner, which is what I usually use. But today, because I knew I wasn't going to do much eyeshadow at all, I used the eye smudger brush with the onyx and I smoked it up just a little bit and gave it more of a smoky smudgy line, and that's really, man, I love a smoky smudgy eyeliner line. That's definitely my jam. So just that with the onyx right on top of that dotted eyeliner right through there, and I kind of pulled it up, you can see a little bit, especially towards the outside corners, so it kind of gives you a smoky effect with no effort, which I, especially right now, I really love. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know you're out there. Talk to me and tell me about, don't make me feel like I'm super silly and I'm losing it by myself. makes me feel bad if I have to do that. Okay. Now, let's hit the smoky smudgy. Blue, sexy, neutral, fantastic eye. The brush, all over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go a little bit of the Sandcastle underneath there. So your matte highlighter, very key in most looks that I teach pretty much all the time, but really in a smoky eye, you have to. Like, you just cannot put shiny, shiny, shiny up there on a smoky eye. It's too much. It'll look very interesting. It'll look like a disco ball, and I'm not mad at a disco ball. I'm just saying that maybe pick a focus and stay with the focus. Now, the inside corner, I am going to shimmer up just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of candlelight. You can use smoky quartz here. You can use moonstone. Anything with that shimmer on the inside. Right there on that tear duct. Make sure you get underneath that. Right there. Underneath that tear duct, that's really going to brighten all of that eye area up. Now, you have two choices on this eye look. If you want to go with the trend, which is monochromatic, then I'm going to use Evening Navy, which is really beautiful. Now, girls with brown eyes, this is really your jam. Like, this is all about you. Blue eyes, green eyes, not as much for sure. This is definitely for my brown eyed girls because it's opposite color wheel. And so if you've got blue eyes like I do, brown is my best color. If you've got brown eyes, blue is your best color. It really just pulls out that color of your eyeball, which is what I was going for. Okay, so I'm going to do Evening Navy. That's going to be my accent color. But what you can do with this today, because we're doing monochromatic, I am going to put Cashmere Haze with it. It's a little bit of the gray blue. But normally I would put something like Cinnabar or Hazelnut with it. I love to ground a blue eye with brown. It really just gives it a little bit of sophistication. But this trend is all about the monochromatic. So I'm going to take that Cashmere Haze and I'm going to get on that mid-tone, and it's still a matte, so we're still not going to compete with shiny, shiny, bold, smoky, all the things. Okay, now the key, guys, is that your eye is open as you're finding this placement, because you want your eyes, when they're open, to be able to see that gray, blue pop over here. That's what's going to make your eyes look more recessed into your head. You can see the little difference here, because this right here is, I call that the muffin top. And so you got to hit that muffin top with those high-waisted jeans. You like my analogy? So that's what we're looking for here. It's going to make your eyes look bigger. Now, I had already a little bit of makeup on, so maybe it didn't pack as much punch. But you want to make sure that that color in there is matte and that it's high enough up to where you can see it with your eyes open. Key. Especially if you're like me and you got a hooded eye or a deep set eye or a close set eye, any of those non-standard eyes. Okay? Fun already. I love Cashmere Haze. You can mix this color or set this color with like a Stormy. Love Stormy. I wear it a lot, especially this time of year, and I mix it with Cinnabar. But you can also mix it with Cashmere Haze. You can mix Cashmere Haze with Smokey. You can mix it, you can go rogue and mix it down here with Mahogany. Have some fun. There are no rules when it comes to eyeshadow. Mix all the elements and the textures and different colors, like just it makes it prettier. If you know my style in home remodeling, just because we're talking about that, it's very eclectic. Where were we the other day? Picking out something. I don't even know what we were doing. And he said, what's your style? And we said, all of them, because that is what we do. Mix all the things together, and makeup is as well. Okay, now I'm going to get onto this Evening Navy. It's extremely concentrated. So I'm going to start at the base. And I'm just going to feather it up and feather it in. I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way. You do not want to take this color all the way in unless you have a big eye with a big lid. I don't have any of those things. And so I really need to keep that dark, intense color to the outside. because that's really going to do better with my features, making my eyes look bigger. So anybody that wants that kind of effect, it's all about that light to dark, dark to light. And so the darkest place on your whole face is going to be right there on the outside. Just like that. Okay? Then, because we're going smoky smudgy and we're monochromatic, I'm going to take that evening navy again and I'm going to come right underneath and really give it some attention. I'm going to really close that up on the outside, really giving that a nice frame. Right through there. See how much that just made it look sexier? It just made it give it a little bit, I really want a little bit more punch over here. So I'm going to take that eye smudger brush and come down on that liner. There we go. Now I like it. There we go. Are you guys talking to me? I can't see any comments. Oops. Hee hee, just kidding. Okay, so there we go. Now, I already have my mascara on. I already have my eyeliner on. I already had my eye primer on, so don't forget I did that. I already did my brows. I just did powder today. Powder or tint. It just kind of goes every other day, or if I get real frisky, and then I'll do both. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean up my under eye area. I'm going to do my men's eye cream. Again, there's so many different things that you can use to clean up. But I love that men's eye cream. And you see I'm picking up that powder with that moisturizer or eye cream or our naturally oil, whatever you want to use, or eye makeup remover. Make sure you sweep up the end of your eyeball to the end of your eyebrow. Make sure there's no makeup that's falling down that way. Okay, there we go. And so I kind of smudge, but keep it high, so you don't want any makeup left under here, because then you smile and then it sits in your crow's feet right there. So just keep that high and tight. Now, normally I would go through the process of under eye corrector, CC cream, matte foundation, all of that. But I'll just tell you cheeks, just because I really love the pairing of the cheek with this, is the Juicy Peach or the Hot Coral. Because I think a warm cheek is really pretty with that cool blue. And once again, it's opposite color wheel, so I think it's visually interesting. So I would just keep this, and I'm doing Hot Coral. Keep that cheeks high. I always come through the temple with that cheek. Don't know why, just love it. Right through there. And then the lips I already had picked out. This is such a weird combination for me, but it's very fall, and it's kind of the cross between a pink and a coral and a warm and a nude and a brown, which is very trendy right now. We're going to talk lips next week, so join me on that. But one of the trends is that 90s brown trend. And girls, like, I was in the 90s. I was Kelly Kapowski. I was all of those people. And so I just can't go brown. It's just dated. For me, in my mind, because I've lived through it the first time, and it makes you look older when you are older. But if you're young and it's the first time, do whatever you want. But this is my version of that kind of a tawny, brownish, but flattering lip. And it's just two products, super simple. It's Rose lip liner, and how I do lip liner is I line and then I lightly color in, I feather it in, and then Copper Aura lip gloss. It's a darker brown, shimmery, and it gives you that. Isn't that pretty? I know, I'm kind of obsessed. I've been wearing it a lot lately. So next week, guys, join me for trend number 5, and we are going to talk lips, and we're going to talk the trend lip looks, and I'm going to give you 4. So 4 lip looks, and then I have another thing coming up on my sleeve. So, you might just want to mark this time out in your week and join me for 20 minutes every Tuesday night, because I have some other things that we're going to start messing with. So, and if you have any requests, I love requests. I'm like, yo, DJ over here. So request away. Tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me what you'd like to hear. I would love to be able to do that. That's what this group is for. It's a very fun group. Interact, ask lots of questions. That's what we're here for. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great night.